I want to stream today with an Egyptian guy. It's a special stream because I will show you guys my Arabic side. So usually you know my Russian side, but this time we will know my Arabic side, and we will have a little bit of delay. That's why I will wait when remind me of your name again.
Gamal.
Gamal. Yeah. Gamal. Oh, Gamal. In Arabic, Jamal, it's beauty.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Good, 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 good. That name of a man is beauty.
Yes, we have the name like for male and female. Like for male, Gamal, female,
Yeah.
Gamila.
Gamila. Yeah. Nice, nice.
And by the way, since you are in Serbia, I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Srpski Zed.
I am also what?
Srpski Zed. Egyptian son-in-law.
Srpski what? Again?
Zed.
Z? What is that?
Yeah, meaning Egyptian son-in-law. You know, I'm married to Serbian.
Who?
Me, I am married to a Serbian.
Wow, you are married to Serbian. Your wife is Serbian.
Yes, that's why I'm Srpski Zed.
Wow. Nice. How long you have been together?
14 years.
10 years?
14 years.
Wow, great. Interesting. Yeah, so my wife also, I am with my wife also almost like, this is the 9th year.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, yeah. So, how did you, get married? Did you study here or you had a business here or something?
No, my wife and I, we met in Dubai.
You met
know Dubai, right?
Not
so
in
we
Serbia.
met in Dubai.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
You even didn't met in Serbia, I mean.
No, we did not meet in Serbia. We met in Dubai 15 years ago. We got married there.
Yeah. I see that you have the YouTube. Do you have another YouTube channel like with 100,000 followers, subscribers?
Yes, I do actually 2 YouTube channels. I have, because I'm a graphic designer, so I have the graphic design channel, which is, I teach graphic design, but it's mainly in Arabic. All my my audience are Arabic people.
Yeah.
That one, I have over 200,000 followers.
Wow.
Then I have the travel one, that's still a new one. So I just started.
Yeah, cool. That's nice. And the other one is about what?
I have two. One of them for design, teaching design, graphic design. The other one, which is the one you met me through, it's travel, life and travel, like vlog.
So the one where you teach the graphic design, it's the bigger one.
Yes, the bigger one is the graphic design, 200,000+ subscribers.
Oh, cool! That's really amazing. It's nice to know. I didn't even know. I mean, I am interviewing you. I thought you have only those 3,000 subscribers in that travel channel. I didn't know about the other one.
Yeah. The other one just it's different channel altogether. Yeah.
Yeah, because for me you are like a big example. So I need to learn from you in this case. You can tell me how you get to those that amount of subscribers, and I mean how you get that success in the other channel.
Well, I mean, yeah. If I'll talk about the other channel, like here you see the trophy, the other channel, the design channel. I kind of I found my niche, right? I teach graphic design, so I found there's lots of people are interested or want to learn graphic design. So I thought to share my knowledge with people, and therefore, yeah, therefore, like I have that for over 4 years now. So I built it. It took me some time, but it was good. It was good journey.
Yeah. Because you focus it in one direction, in one topic.
Yeah, one topic, only teaching graphic design. Yeah, like I'm
Mhm.
like kind of like giving free courses, giving advice,
Mhm.
teaching people actually softwares, teaching them a career.
Yeah, nice, great. What about the travel channel when you started it?
Well, the travel channel, I was not really focusing on it. I had that
Mhm.
some time ago, but I was kind of like on and off on that channel. And
Mhm.
then when I first started on the travel channel, all the content was in Arabic. It was to Arabic
Mhm.
audience.
Yeah.
Just until recently, I switched that to English when I visited Serbia. So I
Mhm.
thought it's a good idea to change from Arabic to English to reach
Yeah,
wider audience.
sure.
And it's doing okay, actually. It's growing.
Did you feel the difference? Because I also had sometimes I had like Russian channel move to English, etc. Did you feel the difference between Arabic and English? Did you notice some analytics like going to the top?
Yes, 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 I did, and
Mm.
I do. It's actually very visible.
Very
The
visible,
the
yes.
change between or the switch between the Arabic to English, I can see
Mhm.
the result quickly actually, in
Ah,
terms of
sure,
the
sure.
type of audience and the views as well.
Nice. What about what you are planning to do with the travel channel?
Well, the travel channel, I still have content from Serbia. As you know, I was
Mhm.
in Serbia, but right now, currently, I'm back to Egypt. I
Mhm.
live in Sharm el Sheikh. It's in South Sinai Peninsula. So I still have content from Serbia. I haven't edited
Mhm.
yet. So I'll continue uploading the content from Serbia. I have shot
Mhm.
over there. And then I'll continue shooting stuff for now from here, from where I live, because I
Mhm.
live in such a beautiful place as well. Where I live, it's
Yeah.
very nice. Not because I live here, but it's really nice.
Yeah. What's the name of that place? I mean, the town or
Uh, it, it's a resort town called Sharm el Sheikh. If
Sharm
you
Sheikh.
remember, yeah, Sharm el Sheikh.
Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. It's. I mean,
And
it's
by the
pretty
way,
famous about tourism.
we have sorry, yeah, we have lots of Russian live here. By the way,
Yeah, yeah. It's very
it's
famous.
big
Yeah, I
community.
heard about it. I heard about it a lot.
Yeah,
What's the special thing that attracts Russian to Sharm Sheikh?
I believe the weather and the Red Sea.
Mhm. The weather and what?
It's sunny, sunny, sunny all year long. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyhow, you were recently in Serbia, and your recent content is about Serbia. So, what is your impression? What do you think about Serbia? Like your ideas and Serbian people, of course.
Oh man, man. Actually, that was the second time for me to visit Serbia, but I
Mhm.
love it. I love it there. I really do
Mhm.
love Serbia. I love the people. I love the country. Um, I have been to quite like few places, and I'm
Mhm.
kind of like everywhere I go, I get so excited to see something new or deal with
Yeah.
people, and I didn't have any hard time there, like in terms of communication or anything like that. But
Yeah.
overall, I did actually love the country a lot. Like they have lots of positive things to talk about.
Mhm.
um, the negative, in my opinion, not much. Like the greenery around, the weather. I was up and down. I was there, but generally speaking, it's nice country. I love it.
Yeah. So, what are the most like special things you can tell us about Serbia? They're like first impressions, or maybe a cultural shock.
Or what was the second part?
Cultural shock. You know, we travelers usually
Oh,
use
culture
this term.
shock.
Yeah.
No, in terms of culture shock, for me, there's none really, because okay, I have lived in. I'm Egyptian, right? I have
Mm-hmm.
lived in Egypt. I have lived in UAE, Dubai. I have lived in Canada for 11 years. So
Sure.
kind of like culture shock already. Like it's you know uh, I don't get it as much now. Like I experience different places to live in.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of Serbia, I did love the countryside a lot. I did love the city of Čačak. I've been there for some time. We spent few days over there. It was lovely. It was really great. I did like the new development in Serbia. Like I see there's lots of things happening. Always that new Beograd on the water or the waterfront. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice. Been there as well. I like that. Uh, I tried that train was good experience. The Soko, the bullet train, takes you from Belgrade to Novi Sad. It was very good experience.
200 kilometers per hour.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was really nice and smooth. So, I mean, yeah, like there's lots I love about there. But as a whole, I do love the whole thing about Serbia, like the whole idea, And I didn't
But
want to come back,
sure. Maybe the next time I will meet you.
Absolutely, yeah. We will plan for sure. Unfortunately, this time I left before we connected.
Yeah,
So, how
before we
long you been
connect.
in Serbia now?
Like 9 months.
9 months. Okay. How do you see it? How do you feel? How do you like it? You don't like it?
Yeah, I like it for sure because first of all, the situation with Russian people, they are moving from one country to another, and
Yeah.
everywhere is sanctions. And you see, like as Russians, we are very welcome in Serbia. Like a lot of people just love us and help us and welcome us. I mean, it's really great, and some people even speak Russian. A lot of I met, like, I don't know, I can count them many who already speak Russian, because the Russian language was the second language in Serbia before.
Before,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and a lot of people as well learn Russian here.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
why the reason, but they just like the language.
Actually, yeah. I think my mother-in-law as well. She did learn. She used to speak Russian actually, but I think now kind of fading away. But I
Yeah,
remember she said so. Yeah, she knew Russian. Yeah.
yeah, it's so the life is easier for Russian people, and there is a big diaspora. I mean, everywhere I go, always I get out. I go to the mall. I go to outside to walk. I take a bus, take I don't know, a tramway, and any place. I always hear the Russian language somewhere. Like it's some
Yeah.
lady, some old man, some young people. Always I hear the Russian language. They are everywhere.
I see someone in the comments asking which one is the half Russian. So it's
Ah,
it's this one. This
yeah,
one here.
this way. Yeah. Yeah, the bald one, the bald. At least you
The
have some
bold
hair.
one, yeah.
The
No,
bald
I'm
one.
getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
So,
I will get it.
are you planning to stay in Serbia, or do you have any other
Yeah,
plans? Or
we are planning to settle here because it was easy to put the child in the school. So he finished his preschool here, and he already speaks Serbian much better than me because
of course, yeah, yeah.
he has Serbian friends. Yeah, and when he will go to the first grade, so we'll be able to get the residence here, and we may
Well,
get the
that's great.
citizenship in the future. I hope so.
That's great. Okay, now let's talk about your other half. You said you're half
Yeah,
Russian and half Algerian.
yeah, half Algerian. So, let's first. I wanted to ask you to not forget about the difference you feel between Egypt and Serbia, and I will add something also, or similarities about Algeria and Serbia.
Okay, the differences between Egypt and Serbia, you said?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, if you talk about people, I would say the difference not much. Egyptians pretty much similar to Serbians, the way
yeah.
they think, the way they act and stuff like that. I found that from my side, like from my opinion. Yeah. I found us
Uh-huh.
like a lot similar to each other, like because I know my
Mhm.
people, and now I went to Serbia. I know how the Serbian people are, so there are so much similarity in that the people themselves. You know what I mean? The lifestyle. They still like for example, in North America, the family concept is not really exist anymore. But in
Mhm.
Serbia, I found that still people still you see the family together, they eat together, they sit
Mhm.
together, the neighbors care for each other, so people can help you,
Mhm.
people like willing to
Mhm.
help you.
Mhm.
Same thing here in Egypt, my home country. So that's
Yeah.
like I can't say there's difference, but it's similarity. It's not really difference.
Yeah.
In terms of difference, could be the weather, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Like here in Egypt, it's not really cold. It doesn't get cold. In
Uh-huh.
Serbia, you get winter, you get summer. Here, mostly we have the weather's really hot. We
Yeah.
get winter, but it's not really cold. It's maybe like 15. And yeah, and one thing I found in Serbia was kind of shocking to me that now the
Yeah.
amount of nice cars. The cars,
Ah.
yeah, that was a shock for me because I did not expect to see that kind of cars, like that amount of cars in Serbia,
Yeah, it's
in
just
one
like
area.
Dubai here, almost.
Exactly, yeah, because I have lived in Dubai, so I have seen this a lot. But when I
Mhm.
went to Serbia, I was not expecting to see that right there. It's nothing bad, but it was a shock to me. It's like, oh my god, like look at these
Yeah, yeah,
cars,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because
And if you,
because a lot of businesses are running and are starting here, running here, like from foreigners. A lot of foreigners making their businesses here. Even I've seen American making business here, like
yeah,
Russians making business here. A lot of people, European people making business here. I mean, that's why I mean it's pretty international.
yeah, which is really great. This is great for them, great for Serbia. It's the
Yeah.
helps the economy and all of that. What else? What else? In
I
terms of
also remember from Algeria the like similarity from Algeria that in Algeria, I don't know how is it in Egypt, but people like to sit in the cafeteria. They drink a lot of coffee. They sit in the cafeteria for all the day, almost just like here. They also always they love to drink coffee or to sit in the cafeteria.
we are the same here. We have the coffee shops till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
open. So now if I go out now, people just started to go out. One more thing also I found different, like the difference between Serbia and here, the price of gas. The gas in Serbia, it's really expensive. The
Yeah,
gasoline for car.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here in Egypt, it's very cheap. Like really
Yeah,
cheap.
compared to
25
Serbia.
cents. Like we pay
Yeah.
25 cents per liter, right? And
Yeah.
in
One American
Serbia,
guy even he said that it's more expensive than in US.
I think so. I think so. Or maybe if not more expensive, it'll be in the same range.
Maybe the same.
One more thing also that in terms of differences between here and there, uh, the cost of living as a whole, like the cost of living in Egypt is still cheaper than Serbia.
Cheaper.
So
Mm.
even though it's like things like expensive anywhere now, but it's still in
Mhm.
Egypt cheaper than Serbia, from what I saw last time.
Mhm. Maybe
Uh,
it's because of the mentality of Euro. Because most of people here, when you go to rent an apartment or rent anything, I mean, or buy even anything, mostly they talk by Euro. They don't talk by dinar. They tell you, I know, only
yeah,
everything in Euro, 1,000 euro or something like that. Only in Euro, mostly.
yeah, we do actually. Where I live right now, it's the
Mhm.
same in most places. People either
Mhm.
speak in US dollar or euro as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, but still, the life is cheaper here. Like it's really cheap. Like for example, I don't know if like in Belgrade, few places I went to have a cappuccino, right? The
Mhm.
average in the coffee shop it was like 250 dinars to three something
Yeah,
around
something like
that
that.
in that range.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Here,
yeah.
like you get like a big cappuccino. That's one example. Like
Mhm.
big, like a soup. Like big
Yeah.
like this.
Like a
How
soup.
much is that will be? Probably less than a dollar or a dollar 20 or something like that.
Mhm.
And that's small thing to compare, but count the meat, the produce like the vegetables.
Mhm.
Overall, life is cheaper here than
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Somebody said that in New Zealand is $3 per liter.
I see that. Yeah, that's really expensive again. Yeah,
New Zealand is so expensive.
we pay 25 cents per liter
Where? Ah, you.
in Egypt. Yes,
It's. I
25
think
cents.
it's even cheaper than in Russia.
Probably yes, probably.
Do you have like in the Egypt? Do you have your own petrol, your own gas?
Surprisingly, we don't know. We don't have to cover the entire country. We still import from outside, but I don't know how. I think the government subsidize it. That's why
Hmm.
it's that cheap. It's not the true price.
Yeah. The interesting thing that the same in Kazakhstan, for example, Russia itself. produce gas. They have petrol and they have oil, and they even export it to Kazakhstan. But still, in Kazakhstan, it's cheaper, like almost twice cheaper.
Yeah, I believe it has something to do with the government of the country. Like
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
for sure, they do subsidize the gas.
yeah,
That's why it's cheaper here, I believe.
yeah. So the guy who wrote New Zealand is very expensive because we are so far from the rest of the world, and we have to import everything. Ah, that's why.
That makes sense. It makes sense,
Mhm.
especially nowadays.
Yeah. So how many countries did you visit?
How many countries? Okay,
Yeah.
so UAE, um, lived in or visited? Because lived in, yeah, I lived in
Just
UAE. I
visit
lived in, yeah.
or lived.
So lived in only, yeah, Canada and Egypt and UAE, Dubai. Three
Mhm.
countries. I have lived in three different
Ah,
countries.
mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
But generally, you visited maybe more countries. I mean, more
I
than
no,
10.
not much really. No, no. Other
Not
than
much.
Serbia, I visited Oman, another Arab
Mhm.
country, but it was for a day
Mhm.
or two. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Where else? U.S. I went to U.S. as well. I went
Mhm.
to Cuba, Mexico. Uh, I think that's it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
some
So
Caribbean and then North America and the Middle East.
yeah. Have you been in Algeria? No, or Russia?
Algeria? No, no, never been, never been. Yeah, I would love to one day. Never been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you been to Algeria, your own country?
Yeah, of course. I lived there like 12 years. I finished my university there at 23 years old, and in 25 I left. Like in 2010, I had 25 years old. I left to Russia. I
Oh,
started
nice.
working, gathered money, and left to Russia. And in Russia, I started studying again. So
Okay.
I finished my study also in Russia after get married, and moved also from Russia to a few countries, also like Georgia, like for 1 week, Dubai for a month, Turkey for 4 months. Then we went to Sri Lanka. You know, Sri Lanka, it's very special.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
yeah. We lived there 6 months. Yeah, I have some videos about it. Yeah,
How long did you stay there?
6 months.
6 months in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's like a jungle there. You can see like mango growing, like jackfruit, and like crazy other fruits that most people don't know. Yeah, yeah.
So
We have seen like elephants there. It's possible to see whales there. It's like a little island, you can say, and surrounded by the ocean.
nice, nice. Was
Yeah.
it good? Did you like it there?
Uh, I mean, as a tourist, is good there,
Yes.
but to live there for a long time, it's impossible, especially for someone who has I mean, like a Russian origin or something. I mean, it's very hot there,
Yeah,
very hot.
yeah.
Not very crazy.
I
Yeah,
see. I
yeah.
see that
So
you're wearing your T-shirt has the Burj Al Arab from Dubai.
yeah, it's Burj Al Arab. It's the yeah from Dubai. I bought it from
Yes,
Dubai.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't have a lot of t-shirts. I just yeah, I took that
Yeah,
randomly, and the interesting way that the interesting thing that you have a black t-shirt as well. It's something
yeah.
written in Arabic there. Let me read. I don't
With,
see.
within oh, it's Arabic. Yeah,
Ah, in Arabic. Ah, it's special. I would say special drawing in Arabic. I
it's
mean the.
it's it's calligraphy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Calligraphy.
Sometimes it's
I designed this T-shirt.
ah, so
I
you
did it.
you can read this. I mean, it's so hard to read. It's like I can understand Arabic, but this is like not that
Yeah, it's
clear.
basically it says like be optimistic.
Nah,
Yeah,
cool. Cool. Of course,
that's
we have
it.
to be always optimistic.
Exactly.
Um, yeah. So how is I mean when my mother the first time came to Algeria, it was a little bit hard for her. She had like to adapt and to learn about the traditions, etc. Because she went to a little town.
Yeah.
So, but maybe in big town like Sharm Sheikh, it's a little bit different. Do you have like strict tradition there, like strict religion, or you have like mostly like I mean like
No, man.
Turkey, like easy going?
No, no, no. Sharm el Sheikh is not a small town or a village, right?
Mhm.
It's a town, but it's a big town, right? And we
Mhm.
have like big population of Russian, Italian,
Mhm.
English, some Germans.
Mhm.
We have people from so many places live here actually permanently.
Mhm.
So there's no, and also in Egypt here we have the two really main, like if we talk religion, we have Christian and Muslims, right? So we have
Mhm.
churches, we have mosques, we have
Mhm.
synagogue for Jewish people, but not where I
Mhm.
live. It's in Cairo area.
Mhm.
But where I live, no, there's no any restriction or anything. You will see people
Mhm.
like fairly. It's hot here, right? So you'll see
Mhm.
people walking with shorts, like women. I mean, like shorts, no
Mhm.
problem. Tank tops, or
Mhm.
no,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
free. It's very free. Yeah.
Yeah. So it
What?
was easy for your wife to adapt there.
Oh yeah, quickly. Plus here, every or most people here speaks English,
Mhm.
and huge part of people here speaks also Russian. That's why
Mhm.
there's lots of Russian here, in terms
Mhm.
of businesses, restaurants, all this kind of stuff. So for my wife, yes, she got adapted quickly here, and she likes it here as well.
So you
It's
have
very.
Russians also doing the business there because they are everywhere. In Sri Lanka, they are doing
we
business in
we have
Turkey,
we have
everywhere.
Russian even before the war,
Ah,
started. Yeah,
yeah,
we
sure.
have lots of Russian. Yeah, it's a big chunk here. You know what I mean? It's a big
Yeah,
community. Yeah,
big community.
yeah, big community from before, not new. They've been here from
Yeah.
before. Yeah,
How I
we
mean,
have some.
how Egyptian people? What Egyptian people usually think about Russians?
No, we are friends with Russians.
Ah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
so usually, I mean, like politically and in
mhm,
terms of like the people themselves, the people they lean
mhm,
more towards the east. You know what I mean? Like
mhm,
Russia, ex Yugoslavia, and stuff like that.
mhm,
So people here tend more to be like, I don't know,
mhm.
close to that side. I'm not sure why, but like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they have no
So,
issues.
yeah, so it's pretty easy also to live for Russians there and to settle everything.
Very, very easy. Like if you come here one day,
Mhm,
you won't feel a stranger. You will find
mhm,
Russians everywhere. Like
mhm,
everywhere, literally. You know what I mean, on the street, on shops, and there are a lot. There are a lot, yeah. And that's
mhm.
nothing
And
new. It's nothing new.
do you have other foreigners also there living?
We do have Italians, also big community or huge community, and we have Brits,
Mhm,
English people.
mhm,
There's some German, and there's some other like other nationalities, but not in big groups like those ones. Like mainly here, the
mhm,
biggest one will be Russian, Italian, English,
mhm,
Ukrainian as well.
mhm.
You will find what else? And the German, yeah, German as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool, cool. That's great.
yeah.
I have never visited, like I had never have been in Egypt, and I just feel that Egypt Egyptian people are more open to the world than Algerian. I think Algerian, especially in the capital they are more strict. In Oran, for example, Waharan, if you know Waharan, uh, they are more open to the world. But still, touristically, I think Tunis and Morocco are more open. But still, uh, uh, Egypt is even more open to foreigners, I think.
Well, it depends. It depends where you are, though. Like if you are,
Mhm,
let's say, in where I live, Sharm el Sheikh,
mhm,
tourist place or big city,
mhm,
yes,
mhm,
people are very open. But if you go deep down to like small village, small like
uh-huh,
very small town or something like that,
mhm,
you'll find people like more strict, and
mhm,
the culture is very heavy over there.
mhm, mhm,
But if you come like where I live or Hurghada, anywhere on the Red Sea or Cairo itself, Alexandria, the big cities, people
mhm,
are like, yeah, like more openly, and like you won't have hard time really. So
mhm,
maybe that will be chance, like if you don't know much about Sharm el Sheikh or Egypt in general.
mhm.
I'm planning to show you guys where I live. I will share lots of content in English.
Oh,
So
cool, cool.
you and your followers, if they are interested to know more about this part of the world, I'll be
Yeah,
sharing that on my channel as well. So maybe that will help you. Maybe one day we
in
can see you
English.
here.
In English.
English, yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, because most of the followers are English speaking. Yeah, so they will be interested, I think, to learn, because most of people they subscribe to me. They subscribe because of my traveling experience and
Yes.
how I show. Like, usually my thing that I don't like, and I also advise you to do the same. I don't like to show the touristic places. I mean, enough of them. There is enough content of them. That's why I like to show just a simple things that are happening in I don't know, in little towns, in areas, even if it's capital, but area that is not famous. Like, just
I agree. Yes, I agree.
something like, yeah, not only touristic. When you show to people only touristic place, you can this you can find a lot. I mean, everybody wants to show touristic place, but if you show, for example, how simple people live, like simple streets, simple cars, I don't know, everything that is simple, the simple life, so people will feel
The
alive,
local real
motivated.
life.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, like I mean, I like sometimes I try both things. You know, I mean, especially when I was in Serbia, for example,
mhm,
that was the second time, but the first time I haven't really seen much when I went to Serbia first time.
yeah,
So it was my chance. Now when I went there, I shot almost everywhere I could. You know, I mean, literally,
mhm.
touristic, non-touristic. I have stuff from the countryside. I have stuff from So I switch it up. I mean, I change it up. I mean, a little bit like
Nice.
this, a little
Yeah,
bit like that. You know.
that's that's very nice. So yeah.
Yeah.
And for example, today I was talking about how they make. Do you know couscous? Do you make couscous in Masr, in Egypt?
We make couscous. Yeah, Masr means Egypt for the followers.
By
Yes.
yourself? Yes, like they make it by themselves at home.
Yeah. We do make couscous. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was telling to one guy, Russian guy, how they make couscous. So it's very interesting how they make it, and they put it in on the floor and wait when it will get dry.
Yeah.
All the process. If
Um.
such thing will be recorded, it will be nice to know.
Yeah, but like I'm not an expert, so I don't know exactly how they make it honestly. But yeah, like I mean, it would be something nice to actually record it. Yeah.
Yeah, in
You're right.
Algeria, I make it because even my grandmother from the Algerian side, she make couscous by herself
Oh,
home.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah. And there is another type of food also called burkukes. Do you know? It's like couscous but bigger, bigger.
Burgle. Yeah.
Ah, burgol. Da.
Burgle. Yeah. Yeah.
Burkukes they call it in Algerian. Yeah.
Algerian. Yes. That's Burgle. I don't know if that the name in English as well. Is it Burgle?
I don't
I'm
know.
not
Just
sure.
big
Yeah, I'm
couscous.
not sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And in Algeria, a lot of people they like to eat couscous, just like in China or in Asian country they like rice. It is
Yeah.
the same in
Yeah.
Egypt.
In Egypt, we are heavy on rice. We do like rice also.
Ah, you do like rice?
Yes, we have a very famous dish. I'm not sure if you heard of it or not.
Uh-huh.
Called kushari. Have you heard the Egyptian kushari?
Usually, no. It's food.
Kushari. It's basically it's a dish mixed like rice
Uh-huh.
and then rice, pasta, and noodles,
Uh-huh.
and lentils, chickpeas, fried onion. It's like very interesting dish, but it's good.
Yeah. Nice,
It's
nice.
very famous here.
What are what is the other famous food there in Egypt?
Of course, falafel.
Ah, falafel.
You know falafel. Yes, we call it ta'miyah.
Yeah. When I lived in Turkey, I was eating a lot of falafel there.
Yes. We
And
have here.
by the way, they were made by Arabic people. Like usually Arabic people, a lot of Arabic people, by the way, work in Turkey.
Yeah, something interesting about falafel.
Hmm.
So many countries claims to be falafel is like originated in their own country. Or like
Yeah,
I don't know where it's originated, but
yeah,
most countries they make falafel with chickpeas, hummus, chickpeas.
yeah, with chickpeas.
Yeah,
Yes.
here in Egypt, no, we make it with fava beans.
Other type of beans?
Fava beans, yeah.
Fava. It's called fava
Fa-
beans.
Fava beans, yes. It's different.
Mm.
So it tastes different, looks different. So
Ah,
maybe if you come here one day, I'll make it for you.
You can make it, or your Serbian wife can.
No, I make it. I make it, and she can
You
as
can
well.
make it with her.
Yeah, I can make it
This is
myself.
fava, fool in
Full,
Algeria.
yes, full, yes, yes.
This is fava because I just saw it today. I was in. Do you know what is Zdrava Hrana?
What's that? I heard the name of before.
Zdrava Hrana. It's special stores in Serbia where they sell healthy food.
Oh, the market, the
Yeah, the
healthy
market.
food.
Zdrava
Yeah, the
Hrana.
healthy food, the
Yeah,
healthy
Hrana
food. Yeah.
it's food, and Zdrava it's healthy. Well,
Oh,
and
okay.
I saw there fava, I mean fool, and I was like surprised. Really, I mean, I would usually, I mean, see it mostly in Algeria. I didn't see it anywhere else. I mean, even in Turkey, I didn't see it. I mean,
Yeah, it's not common Eastern
it's
Europe
not
or
common
even
here.
Europe. Yes.
And I found it today in Zdrava Hrana, and they call it Bob.
We call what?
They call it Bob.
Bob. Really?
Bob. Yeah,
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bob. I don't know. I was surprised that they call it Bob.
Yeah, I was going to say fool, but I didn't know if your people or the people watching right now will understand what that means, fool. Yeah, it is fava beans. So
Fava beans.
yeah,
Yeah.
fava beans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So usually in Algeria, these fava beans they were just cooking them with water. They put the salt on them, and they give them to kids like snack.
Oh yeah, we have something similar. Yeah, like the fava beans,
Similar.
we make it in different ways.
Mhm.
One of them to make it the falafel. That
Mhm.
dough for falafel, and then the other ways you cook it by itself, like any other beans, and make snacks from it as well. So yeah, it
I,
can be
I'm
done in
sure.
different ways.
I'm sure that fava, your falafel is tastier because the fava beans are like softer and they are
They're
more
light.
tasty, really.
They're
Yeah,
light, not heavy. Like I
and
find the
light.
chick,
Yeah,
yeah, the chickpeas are really heavy. One after you eat the falafel, you feel it. You feel heartburn. It's
yeah, yeah,
heavy
yeah.
on the stomach. So fava beans is, I think it's better. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So, so,
think so.
so this will be like one of my goal in my life to try falafel with full.
Yes, 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 yes. Believe me, you'll like it. You'll like it. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe one day, once you settle in, you can come
yeah,
vacation here in Sharm el-Sheikh, and we can
yeah.
meet here in person.
We never know, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
never
wish
know.
to visit because I never visited. My wife was in Egypt, but I wasn't.
Okay, okay. Do you know which part in Egypt she was?
I don't remember, but she was there, and she said that I mean she like like one Egyptian guy there.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, his name is Ahmed. So I told him, no, don't talk me about it. No,
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to
we
hear
will
about
not
it.
go to Egypt.
Well, like, the most
Yeah,
important thing, you are together now. So,
yeah, sure, sure. Yeah. And it's a really popular destination in Egypt for Russians, like a touristic destination. I mean, most of Russians they choose to go to Turkey or they go to Egypt. Like
yeah,
Egypt is the second choice after Turkey.
yeah. I'm telling you, like, I have seen like few times while I'm out, like buying stuff, like grocery or whatever. I find like some Russian, like tourists, for example, they don't
Mhm,
speak anything but Russian, right? They don't speak any
mhm,
other language, and they manage to get around because they find the taxi driver. Obviously, not all of them, but a big percentage of people here do speak
mhm,
Russian, so they find it easy to communicate with people here. It's
mhm,
it's easy for them to live even here.
mhm. Do you have, for example, I don't know about Serbia. Do you have here in Serbia, maybe like a big Arabic diaspora in Serbia? I didn't hear, I didn't meet that much Arabic people here
In Serbia,
in Serbia.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's big population or not. Honestly, I'm not
Oh,
sure. I don't know.
yeah.
There's
In some people.
probably now the Syrian, yes, maybe, but I don't know. Again, I don't know how much it is or how big it is. But
Yeah,
I heard
but
I heard there's Syrian, yes.
yeah, yeah. Do you have questions for me about my Algerian side? You said
Do you have
to
any?
talk about my
Do you
argument.
have? You speak Arabic, right? In Algeria and French.
Yeah, بالطبع أنا أتكلم العربية يا صديقي.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you speak the official Arabic language. You know what I mean? Do you,
لأني إذا تكلمت معك الدارجة أنت لا تفهمني.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yes. So if you spoke to me in your
You will not
regular
understand.
dialogue, I won't understand you. If I spoke
Yeah,
to you,
but
do you
yeah,
understand the Egyptian dialogue? Not much.
I can understand most of it, but not everything because yeah, dialect. So just say something in Egyptian, and I
Well,
will
I
try
don't know.
to
I don't want
translate
to
it.
speak in Arabic because if the people are watching now. They might not
No, it's
understand.
okay. Just it's okay. I want to show my Arabic side,
Like
so we
for
can just.
example, okay, okay. If I would say, "ازيك عامل إيه?" Do you understand that?
ازيك عامل ايه? That means how are you? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. What's up? How are you? Oh, good. So
Yeah,
you know, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you understand.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Of course,
That's good.
I spoke to enough Arabic people, especially in Russia, because when I went to Russia, I was a student, so I needed to have some like money, and I was teaching Iraqi people. We had a lot of Iraqi people coming there, like the mostly study like their master degree
Yeah.
there in Russia. They just want to qualify in their work. They didn't come to study from the beginning, but they came to study already like master degree and doctora there in Russia. And a lot of Iraqi people went to Russia, and I proposed to them to teach them because they struggled with the Russian language. They were already like adult, like grown up guys, married with families, and I taught them Russian. So I was teaching them Russian in Arabic. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
And I even have a YouTube channel. It's not monetized, but I have like 3,000 subscribers there. It's called Арабский язык с носителем языка. That means in Russian, Arabic with native Arabic. It's a YouTube channel where I teach Arabic in Russian, something like that.
Ah, okay. So Arabic with native Russian, you mean maybe?
With Russians, yeah, Russians who want to learn Arabic. I was also teaching them. I also have like a page in popular workplace in Russian one. It's called Profi, and there I had also from that page I had also a few students. I also taught them Arabic online.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
Speaking of
yeah,
which,
and
I have seen your last video that you started a language club or something like that in Serbia, right?
yeah, yeah. In Serbia,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started a language club. So yeah, to make people meet and speak Serbian, and I will practice with them, and others will come like who wants to practice Serbian, and then people come to practice Russian because since I know Russian, I can share my
Yeah.
language, Russian language, and I know a lot of Russian people to invite. And the last one is English International to meet people from all around the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. It's a really good idea.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
that going?
It was nice. Like a few people from each side came. Like even like Serbian people came. Like 3 or 4 Serbian people came. There are a lot of Russians. Enough Russian, like 5 or I mean I don't remember 6 maybe. A lot of Russians. Easy to invite them. Yeah, and people from couch surfing also came. Do you know couch surfing by the way?
No.
It's an amazing site. I will advise you. In couch surfing, a lot of people they just host other people from other countries for free. So if you are like a traveler, today I already met 2 people from couch surfing. It's a website and they have an application, and you just register there, choose the country where are you going, or choose your country where you are living, and
Sorry. What? Sorry. What is it? What's it called again?
couch like a couch where the people sleep.
Oh, couch surfing.
Surfing, couch surfing.
Surfing. Surf.
Yeah,
Okay.
couch surfing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
even in your
Interesting.
own in Sharm Sheikh, I'm sure you will find people who are all you. They could be native, they could be foreigners living in Sharm Sheikh, and they host people from all around the world like for free.
Oh,
This is
really?
like the idea that like people host each other, or
Oh, I
they,
see.
yeah, create events, or you can just click hangout. For example, today I went to Belgrade. I went to couch surfing the application. I clicked I want to hang out with someone, and there were people wanted to hang out. I clicked like a few ones. One accepted me in the hangout. He was Polish, from Poland, and I met him today, and we just walked. We had coffee together. We talked. We recorded a video together. He accepted
Oh,
like to be
nice,
in a
nice,
video,
nice.
yes, an interview. And he's Polish, and
It's a,
he's by the way the first Polish I met. And a lot of people, it's easy to meet them there. Girls, boys, like different ages, different.
it's a good way to make friends. Yeah, new friends.
Yeah, and
Especially if you are
I heard
stranger.
also today I learned also I have like written a few websites doing the same thing, like two or three.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, honestly, I haven't heard about it. This is the first
It
time for me. I haven't heard
it's
about it.
amazing. I advise everyone watching and advise you to use Couchsurfing because it's really an amazing program, and they have even events. For example, in Belgrade, they organize events every single week, international event of Couchsurfers. So the people who even came to Serbia like for 1 week or for 3 days, they find that event and they, oh, I will go there, and they will meet locals, they will meet other foreigners, and this
Yeah.
event is organized by a girl from Bosnia,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it
really?
yeah, yeah, it's free of charge, and people just come drink a coffee. She organized it in the cafeteria, and we, like people from different countries, we just talk to each other, to we know each other. Maybe someone will host someone in his home. Maybe
Yeah.
someone like have a separate room, or have a like a place to sleep. So they tell, okay, come to me. Don't, I mean, don't stay in the hotel. At
Wow.
least you will save money for for
Yeah.
2 nights. Don't pay
Yeah.
like the hotel, and we will just hang out and we'll just talk and like be friends. And this is how they do. And the guy also I interviewed today, I will have the videos soon, from Russia. He is living in Serbia for 12 years. And all these
Oh,
12
wow.
years, he was hosting people. And he said, I hosted people from all around the world, and they always come to me, and I accept them, I welcome them. Sometimes couple, sometimes one person, sometimes one girl, sometimes one boy, sometimes a few people. He just hosts them, and he likes to talk with foreigners. And he has his home. His home is very big, and he has enough place, like three separate rooms that are always empty. And he
Ah,
always
okay.
hosts people, and he has gifts from all around the world. Also, somebody
Of course.
yeah, gift him some him from Spain, someone from I don't know where, like different countries. Recently, he said that one Berber guy was there. You know, Amazigh Berber,
Berber,
from
Amazigh. Yeah, Amazigh,
Berber,
Berber. Yeah.
Amazighi, from Algeria. He said that from Algeria, one guy visited him, Berber.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
really
amazing
nice.
application. Yeah, if you just
Yeah.
register there and a lot of people, it's really great.
Well, I don't think I need it here, but yeah, but it's good. Good to know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just good to connect to people. Yeah, you may not need it now, but while you travel, for example, and you wanted to meet someone, some local or anything, you have like a question, or you want just to meet people. It's a very to find
Yeah.
like-minded people.
Yeah. That's great. That's great, man. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Tell me, what your plans? Like, what do you do for a living first? Like, I don't know. I didn't ask you that.
I still have like I'm freelancer. I still have some translations I do from Arabic to Russian, because even in Russia, I was translating first I was translating only documents. It was a little bit hard because you have to take like a few documents and translate them for a week or something, and you will not get paid that much compared to write how to instant translation,
Oh,
like
instant translation.
interpreting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So when I start to work as an interpreter, it was much better. It's better in it's less time consuming, and better paying. So I
Okay.
started to work like an interpreter, and they started also to inviting me. I just put my advertisements in a few companies, translating companies, and they were inviting me sometimes. Someone need a lawyer to talk with, like Arabic person from any Arabic country. They come and I. That's why you see me talking the main Arabic, like اللغة العربية الفصحى.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because اللغة العربية الفصحى, any Arabic person will understand me, and
exactly. Yeah.
and in that way we'll have more clients. And sometimes the businesses, for example, one person from Saudi Arabia, he came من السعودية العربية العربية السعودية ولا I don't remember.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Yeah, and he came to buy some doors from place where they produce doors. In another place, also someone from Lebanon, Lebanon. Also, he came to sell his production. They produce equipment to make. Let me remember the bread that is Arabic bread. It's like
Oh,
thin bread.
pita bread. Pita bread.
Pita. Yes, they make pita and another one also. Pita
Yeah.
and
There's
what?
one. There's one they call it sage.
Yeah,
The
something
thin
like that.
one.
So
The thin
yeah,
one. Yeah.
so he brought the equipment from Lebanon, and he was collecting the equipment from Lebanon in Russian production company of bread.
Oh, okay.
And they needed a translator because he doesn't speak good English, and he speaks only Arabic. And it was like they called me because it's rarely where you find someone in Russia speaking Arabic and Russian at the same time.
And Russia at the same time. Yeah. And then you speak like Arabic. How many languages do you speak? Arabic,
Four, like
Russian.
Arabic, French, English, and Russian.
Oh, great, man. Yeah, French, of course, because you're Algerian. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
the
but
French, your second language there in Algeria, right?
French is my second language, and every technical specialty in Algeria is in French.
It's in French, yes. They
Yeah.
actually have few terms in French here,
Hmm.
like things. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Some parts of the car, some a
Hmm.
few things, because we were occupied by French for 3 years, or I don't know how long it was but so we have some terms in
Yeah,
French.
but
Yeah,
terms.
terms. Yes,
Ah,
like
I
short
see.
terms,
I
the
see.
names of things, or a saying or something. Yeah.
I didn't know that you were occupied by France. I thought you were occupied only by UK.
No, Egypt occupied by Turks, the Ottoman Empire, occupied by UK, occupied by French, occupied by
Colonized it.
the whole world. Basically, everybody came, like, occupying us.
To colonize Egypt, but they
Yes,
couldn't. Yes.
exactly. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, if you go through the history, like, we've been through a lot.
Yeah. So it's the same about Egypt. Yeah, but we have like pretty kind of similar history, because even in Algeria they say that Algeria it's بلد المليون شهيد.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
1 million people like sacrificed their lives to make French
The
leave
freedom,
Algeria.
yeah, to get their freedom. Yes, over a
Yeah.
million person. Yeah, people.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
yeah, that's of course true. It's impacted also. I just want to also, since we are talking about this topic, I wanted to say that impacted even the life of regular people, because when they colonized Algeria, they wanted to change their culture, they wanted to change their language, and they didn't allow some people to go to school. And we
Yeah.
still have in Algeria some people who can't write and can't read.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother, she can't read and can't write.
Yeah, we have also in Egypt, like, some population. We have some people still till this day. They don't know
Mhm.
how to read or write. But usually you find them in small village or something like that.
Yeah, in small
But
villages. Yes, yes.
yeah, small
They
villages.
also
Yes.
impacted. They had a big impact. Okay, okay, in the language, but there is another funny impact. They start giving people like very strange or very bad family names.
Oh
Until
my
now,
god.
some people live with very bad names. Like, I don't know, I can't say, for example, any bad words, and they edit like one letter or two letter,
Yes,
and
yes.
they had to live with it. Uh,
Oh wow.
and some people had to change their family names now in their like new generation. They just get, I don't know, mad because of
Just
that
something
family name.
something normal, yeah.
Do something normal because everybody call him like with the bad word, and just because his grandfather was called by some crazy French colonizer with
Yeah.
that funny name.
At that time, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
at that time, yeah. This is also a funny thing happening, but generally now it's good. I would say like the impact of France now is good because it's making people more open-minded,
Yeah.
more cultivated because they learn more. They try to talk to the world because a lot of Algerian people they know French language, and now it's kind of having a positive impact because, for example, when you study in French, it's much easier to find information in French than you find it in Arabic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and then yeah, in some cases also here, yeah, yeah. When you search in different language, like for in your
Mhm.
case in Algeria, yeah, if you search
Mhm.
in French, it does make sense actually to find more information than Arabic because they
Yeah,
use French a lot. Yeah.
yeah.
One thing also, I don't know if you know, I'm sure you know that
Mhm.
Algeria is the biggest Arab country in terms of the size of land.
Ah, size of land. It's oh, I didn't know.
It is the
It's
biggest.
even bigger than all countries that next to Saudi Arabia and Dubai and all those.
Yeah, no, Algeria is the
Oh,
biggest Arab country in terms of size.
wow. In terms of size, yeah. But
Size,
the
yeah.
funny thing that even if it's bigger, it's still uh, empty. That big space, most of
I know
it
because
desert.
desert. Yes,
Yeah.
desert. Yeah, yeah. We have the same problem here. Like Egypt, uh,
Mhm.
we live only on 6% of the land.
Wow, 6%.
Yeah, because as you know, like the rest of Egypt, desert basically. So people live on the river banks, and
Mhm.
then on the delta area, which is the north,
Mhm.
and then it's spread around in Sinai, some here. But we have a big population, though. We are the biggest Arab country in terms of population.
By the way, the big question I have, like just in my mind, is like a new question I have for you. I didn't talk a lot to Egyptian people, but what is the impact of like pharaoh or like that old culture that was in Egypt with pyramids and everything? What is the impact of that on the Egyptian people now?
Well, honestly, not much because we change
Mhm.
a lot. You know,
Mhm.
all what the Pharaoh time, what you're talking about now,
Mhm.
that was in the history, right? Like in the past.
Ah.
But in terms of like impacting us, I don't know in which way you mean. Like, right now,
Maybe in fairy tales, in maybe your for, I mean grandfathers, grandmothers, they tell you something related to pharaoh with in fairy tales, in stories like this, and you have to take an example from that or those, or from I don't know, expression they had or habit they had
I'll
before.
tell you,
I
like,
don't know. I never been in Egypt and I didn't talk.
really, it's not much, but there's like a few things, like, even till this day, it's been carried from the Pharaoh time.
Uh-huh.
We have something called Sept el Nur, which is the light of Saturday, if you translate it literally.
Uh-huh.
So on that day, but again, it does happen now, but not everywhere. In some like villages, whatever.
Uh-huh.
That day, people they put the black. How do you call that? Um, it's a coal. You know what I mean? Coal in Arabic, kohl.
Ah, the coal. Yes, yes, in English,
Yeah,
coal. I
coal,
know.
coal. Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
black stuff. So they put it
yeah.
on the eye. It's like men, women, kids. Everybody put
Ah,
that on that day, and that comes from
ah,
the pharaohs. The pharaohs used to do that.
ah.
And then also one other thing, which is actually it's not only Egypt, it's worldwide
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
Easter. Easter. We
Mhm.
have here a day called Shem el Nasim, which is
Mhm.
the smell of flowers. Usually celebration of spring.
Mhm.
It started at during the Pharaoh time, or the Pharaoh's time.
Mhm.
On that day, they celebrate the spring by coloring eggs, which is the
Mhm.
Easter now, right?
Mhm.
So here in Egypt, we have the Orthodox Easter. It's on the same day as that celebration of Spring Day. They came together. You know what I mean?
Ah.
So the coloring of eggs came from the Pharaoh's time, but now
Ah.
spread all across the world. You know what I mean? It's everywhere now.
Yeah.
Uh, what else? We have like few words still from the Pharaoh time. We still use them.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
kind of like integrated in our Arabic language, the Egyptian
Wow.
dialect. Yeah.
For example,
For example, there's a word called bah.
bah,
Bah means finish. They
finish.
used to do that. That was the name of the last day of the month
Mhm.
during the Pharaoh's time. So we use this word
Mhm.
till now. I can't
Mhm.
remember. There's like few other words, but yeah.
Mhm.
But in terms of like huge impacts in our lives, really,
Just
not
little,
much,
yeah.
not much.
Do you have like some people who can read that old? I don't know how to find it in
Holographic,
language.
yeah.
Yeah, in graphics.
Yes, yes. Well, they're a specialist.
Yeah.
They study that. There are some
Okay.
universities and colleges,
Mhm.
some who are interested. You know, what I mean, they go, they study, and they actually learn the language, the
Mhm.
holographic. So yeah, they
Have
learn. They know how
you
to read it.
visited pyramids?
Of course, yeah, I have. Yeah.
Every Egyptians did.
No, not every Egyptians. Like, yeah,
No.
surprisingly, like, not everyone.
Ah,
There are some Egyptians never visited
never
pyramids, never
been.
seen it. My mom,
Ah,
she lived and passed away, same as my dad,
ah,
lived and
didn't
passed
see.
away without seeing pyramids. Yeah, they haven't seen it.
What
You know
your
why?
impression?
You
Why?
know why? People
Why?
take it for granted.
Ah,
You know what I mean? They say, oh, yeah, we have it. One day we'll go. Yeah, we have it. So all
ah,
of a sudden, 60, 70, 80 years ago, they pass and then you don't go see it, you know?
ah. And
You
everybody
just
from
take
the
it.
world wish at least in his life to see it there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Therefore, you see some people in Egypt, they don't, oh, maybe one day, but they don't bother.
Are there so far from from places where people live, like deep in the desert, or they are close to the
No, they're very close to the actually
floor?
cities and stuff.
Mhm.
So probably because you haven't been there, all what you see, some pictures of the pyramids, right?
Yeah, only
So
pictures, yes.
yeah, all what you see is just like the pyramids and then desert behind it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But they don't show you the other side where that
Ah,
picture taken from. So
ah,
if you go on the other side from that picture, you'll see the entire city, and it's too
ah, my
close.
God.
It's too close to the pyramids, actually. Yeah, really
Why they
close.
don't show it here? Nobody's showing it from that side. Why?
No, because they
It's-
want to show like how it is in the desert or whatever, you know. But in reality, when you go there, it's like literally there's one street, there's like houses, buildings, neighborhoods, and the whole city. The pyramids right there, and there are
Here's
people
an
there.
idea for you to go and to record from the other side to show what's next to the pyramids to other
Maybe
world. I mean,
maybe I should do it. Yeah, maybe I should do it.
yeah, because nobody knows. I mean, all people they know pyramids, and I thought they are in the desert somewhere in the deep.
No,
Nobody lives there.
but maybe one piece of information. Maybe you don't know. I don't know if you know it or not. We
Mhm.
don't. We have more than three pyramids. Like the
Mhm.
three pyramids are the famous one. Everybody knows about the three pyramids, right? We
Oh,
have
there
we
are even
have
more.
we have more than 100 pyramids in Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah, more than 100. But these
Oh.
these three are the most known or the most famous ones. Let's say
Oh.
the others
Cool.
because they're smaller, not at the same height.
And what was your impression after visiting the?
Me,
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, just a building. I don't know.
Wherever,
Like,
nothing.
yeah,
No
seriously,
impression.
no. And even
Uh,
like I shouldn't say that. I don't know, but that's my take on it. Yeah, when you go there, okay, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the pyramid's great, right? It's huge building. It's really big. You know, what I mean, the three
Big,
of
yeah.
them. But once you're there, you see it. In the beginning, it might like look at it and kind of like put you in a shock, or like like thinking, oh
Yeah.
my god, like how many thousands of years this building like still
Wow.
standing, you know.
Yeah.
But after some time, okay, fine, I seen it now. Let's go. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So they allow people to climb them or something, or
No,
it's
not
protected.
not anymore. No, back in the day, yeah, people used to, but now no.
Ah.
There's security and guards and police and stuff. They don't allow.
Mhm. Is that true that when you enter a pyramid inside, you can be lost inside?
No, no. It's just literally when you go inside the pyramid, it's a tomb, right?
Yeah.
So when you go
Is it
inside,
like labyrinth? Like
yeah,
labyrinth
that's
where you
where
can be.
that's where the king was buried. It's his body was
Only
there.
where the kids are.
So basically, when you go in, all that big giant building, so the opening you go in, it's actually tight. It's like tube. It's not really literally
Mhm.
tube, but like a tunnel, like very
Mhm.
small, tiny tunnel. So you can't stand. To go in, you have to be like kind of
Mhm.
crouching a little bit, and then you keep walking down, down all the way until you reach that
Mhm.
room, and there's nothing there
Mhm.
because everything was in that
Mhm.
room. They moved it to the museum. So you
No.
go all there, but you see the room. There's like some drawing from that time, some messages or whatever, that
Mhm.
holographic stuff they write. But there's no oxygen there. Like it's hard to breathe.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, there is like people go in and out, but if you're like a phobic person from tight
Uh-huh.
spaces, you might be a little bit scared or something because it's really tight.
Yeah, just because it's scared what they create, for example, movies about scary things there, or is it really? I mean, is there some stories about some extraordinary things happened there?
No, all that just in Hollywood.
That's really
Just in Hollywood, yeah, just in the
yeah.
movies. But yeah, if you're interested or somebody interested of that time from the pharaoh's time, you have of course the pyramids, which is in Giza near Cairo, and then you have Luxor and Aswan in the south. All the
Hmm.
temples and all their life used to be there.
Hmm.
Tombs, temples, and this and that, tons of them. And
Hmm.
it's really nice to see. Also, we've been there. It's really good. You take the night cruise, and takes you for 3 days or 3 nights, 4 days. Nile cruise, and then you take you from temple to a temple to like that. It's a good trip.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
For example, when I have been in India, I heard about they have like religion that is still exists now, like for very old religion. Do you have there in Egypt like a religion related to pyramids or on that time or something like some people believe in it? I don't know, the old religion.
No, 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 not really.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
So.
because the pharaohs, like the old Egyptians or whatever, they had like their own way of thinking. Like they consider themselves as a god and they worship God
Mhm.
in some way. What I mean? So they were, especially the kings and queens or whatever. What I mean?
Uh-huh.
They looked at themselves as a gods. What I mean? Like god of
Uh-huh.
like I don't know what, and but
Yeah.
no, no. Like to answer your question right now, there's nobody actually like
Yeah,
keep
and
this
even
those
like
thoughts.
yeah, even like for example, in schools or in I don't know, generally in movies or do they like teach people about what happened then or in that time, or do they teach about like philosophy in books, for example, in that about that philosophy in that time?
In Egypt, you mean?
And yeah, in Egypt,
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
know that about that philosophy, or maybe they have that philosophy a little bit.
They do, yeah. You do study that in the school, in degree. What I mean, like or to degree. You start like
Mhm,
uh, learning a little bit about them, their life, their
mhm,
thinking, way of thinking, their innovations, the thing they invented
mhm,
during that time. And then when you reach the after high school,
mhm,
that's what I said like earlier. Some kids are interested to learn more, so they
mhm,
they join like college or university to continue learning about that time. I mean, learning the
mhm,
language, learning everything, and therefore you found those the tour guides. when you go to those
Mhm.
places, you find tour guide who knows the history about this area and exactly what
Mhm.
happened and how did you used
Mhm.
to live, how they used to live, what
Mhm.
did they used to do, like all of that, and explain to people. They explain to people, obviously. So yeah,
Yeah.
we do learn in school here about
Nice.
that time.
So except for example, talking about pyramids, from that time, what else they left? I mean, I mean, we know only when pharaohs left pyramids in Egypt. Do you have something else they left in from that time, like some like you
Yeah,
said innovations or anything?
the temples, like all the temples they
There are
had, it's in
temples,
the
okay.
south. Yeah, so if you go in the south, there's two
Mm-hmm.
cities, Aswan,
Mm-hmm.
it's all the way
Ah.
down in the south, and Luxor. These two sounds cities actually like full of uh, temples and things left behind from the pyramid, from the pharaoh
Mm-hmm.
time. And with that being said, all of these, including the pyramids and stuff, it's
Mm-hmm.
what was discovered till now. It's only
Mm-hmm.
about 25% from
Wow.
what the pharaohs left.
Oh.
People digging every day, like in different areas, and they finding stuff under the ground,
Mm-hmm.
buried in the sand and stuff like that.
Oh. So there
So
is still a gap for Egypt to find something else.
always, yeah. Every
Mm.
other day, they're like, "Oh yeah, we discovered this, we discovered that."
Oh.
So always, yeah.
Yeah, but the building, I just don't imagine like the temple. The temple is different than a pyramid. Yes,
It's
completely
different,
different.
yeah, yeah, totally
Mm.
different.
Yeah.
The temple was like, let's say nowadays, the presidential house.
Uh-huh.
That's where they used to live and rule the kingdom.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they have, yeah, so they have those like temples and stuff where they used to live there and used to like,
Mhm.
have their ceremonies and whatever they used to do at that time. I don't know.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, it's just like giant. It's big. Like you have all
Yeah.
these columns and stuff and all these statues.
Mhm. So
It's nice to
people
see.
who will visit Egypt, what do you advise them? What the first thing to see there or to visit?
Well, yeah. In Egypt, like if your first time to go, like obviously, like yeah, of course you have to see pyramids at least for once. Get the trip,
Mhm.
see it over there. I do
Mhm.
highly recommend to see like South Egypt. So I highly recommend the Nile cruise. Nile cruise,
Mhm.
basically, as I mentioned earlier, you take the Nile cruise. It's 3 nights, and then it
Mhm.
goes through the Nile to the south, and then it
Ah,
stops.
nice.
Yeah, in Aswan, and then
Mhm.
you go out. Everything was like planned for you. You go with like tour
Mhm.
group or whatever. You go
Mhm.
see all those temples. There's so many, not only one, like lots of them. And then they take
Wow.
you to Luxor. You see the other
Mhm.
part of it and all of that, and see all the fun stuff. And then also, I do recommend to come to the Red Sea, like for example, Sharm el Sheikh, where I live. If you like the
Mhm.
sea and excursion and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And also, there's a city called Hurghada, also
Mhm.
on the Red Sea. Hurghada,
Mhm.
it's really well known for Serbs, especially
Mhm.
because lots of Serbs go to Hurghada. There is a
Yeah.
direct flight from there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh, so yeah, you can come for the sea, come for the Pharaoh time stuff, and of course now there's the Grand Museum of Egypt, the Egyptian Grand
Mhm.
Museum. It's a brand new one. It still hasn't opened yet. It will be open soon.
Mhm.
It's the biggest in the world. It's a
Mhm.
new
Wow.
museum. Yeah, it's the biggest in the world. It has like lots of things to do and see there,
Wow.
and AI stuff and like technology with the pharaoh combined. It's
Mhm.
all strictly Egyptian history from the pharaoh time. It's a huge
Yeah,
one as
very
well.
nice.
That would be in
Mhm.
Cairo, yes. And if you like to see all the Cairo as well, it's a bit busy, but if you like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if you still have like the there like people who looks like in that time or already like everybody changed. I mean, I don't know the looking how they look usually in that time.
No, that's like 7,000 years ago. Like nobody looked like this
7,000.
anymore.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, like
They are
yeah,
different.
pharaohs were like this and they're like wearing stuff. No, nobody like that's really way far, long back history.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
really old.
Yeah, very, very old. Yeah, yeah. Everybody changed, and we all, I mean, changed, and we never know where we came from. Even I say, for example, I am Algerian or half Russian, but our mixed. If we see
Exactly.
deep,
Yeah.
deep, we're mixed like, I don't know, like in a blender.
You don't know your genetics, like like, actually from where exactly. It could be like mixed with like so many different, like areas or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting.
there's a very famous thing people do now. It's the DNA test.
DNA
They do
test.
DNA
Yeah.
test, and they
Uh,
find like 50% Hungarian, 50% I don't know, 30% I don't know who, Spanish, 10% Arabic, I don't know, 5% Russian. They always find difference.
yeah.
Different.
Actually, I wanted to do it. Yeah, I wanted to do it, but like I got the idea. My wife and I, we wanted to actually try and do that DNA test to see, like, what I mean,
Mhm.
where we belong. Actually, like where is your DNA coming from? But we
Yeah,
didn't have
it's
the chance to do it. Yeah, we haven't done
yeah,
it.
but even if you do it, I am thinking also in the future to do it. Even if you do it, it will be good to talk about it in a video because a lot of people also like uh,
Absolutely. Yeah, I have seen few
yeah,
people actually making videos about that.
yeah,
It's
it's
interesting to know, interesting to
interesting.
see. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think it's enough. Do you have like any questions for me about Algeria or something?
Okay. What challenges did you face, like in when you got to Serbia? Like, do you have any challenges? Did you face any issues when you got to
Just the
Serbia?
only thing in the beginning was a little bit hard to find an apartment to rent. I didn't understand the reason why. I mean, a lot of people here they didn't want to rent for foreigners. This is like the first struggle I had.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe like people told me that there are different reasons behind that because I don't know because maybe foreigners demand like paper stuff and everything. So, but locals they don't care about this paper stuff. Yeah, maybe
I
that
see.
was the reason. Yeah, but generally it was nice experience and easy after that. After we rented and start living here, because one guy hosted us in his apartment for 2 or 3 months, because it was very hard to be only in with the kid only in the hotel
Yeah.
like for 2 weeks. So he just helped us to settle a little bit and to find an apartment. So and after we found another guy, also Serbian. He speaks very good English, and he rented for us. It's very cheap, like 250 euro only a month.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, and it's nice apartment, like big apartment with the separate room. In this separate room, sometimes my wife works. She teaches Korean. By the way, my wife lived in Korea for 4 years, and she's teaching
Oh,
Korean.
oh,
Yeah.
wow,
So
really? Yeah, good for her.
yeah, yeah. And I always tell
So,
people if anybody is interested to Korean, they can contact me. I mean, she has a few students. They study Korean online.
oh,
Yeah.
great. So how the rental works in Serbia? Is it like year to year, or like do you have a contract yearly, or how that works?
Yeah, usually yes, yes. With this guy, it was easy. He speaks English, and so he's more open-minded. And he said, "Okay, I will do a contract because yeah, it's you see, we are foreigners. We like to do some contract, at least some paper. And
Which is
we can't
normal.
like
Yeah, it's normal.
yeah, just believe words. I mean, yeah, we did a contract, and for him it was easy. We just
I see. Yeah, because what we are thinking, like
did
in
what
future, like not now necessarily. We're thinking future. You
you
still
need.
there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're thinking future if we move to Serbia.
Hmm.
Not currently, you know what I mean. So because I like it there, so it might be happening sometime in maybe near future, like far future. I'm not sure, but it's in our heads.
It's really great here. I mean, I like it here. It's easy. You don't even. I mean, a foreigner here, especially if you want to live in Belgrade or Novi Sad or big cities, or even in like a small city here, there are a lot of foreigners. Because even in this small city that's called Stara Pazova, there are a lot of Slovakia people from Slovakia here
Oh,
living.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serbian, like almost half Serbian, half Slovakian, and there are other people like Chinese. They have stores here. Chinese people work and live here.
I
Indian
have
people,
seen some.
yeah, Indian people. If people from India also living here. A few Russians also living here. I mean, like people from all around the world, and that's why you feel like, as you said, the cars. You were surprised that the cars were look like it's Dubai, and like the same cars they have. That means,
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that means there are and there is a big international community, and when you live as a foreigner here, you don't feel it like you are a foreigner. You feel that you belong here. I mean,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's
yeah, I
why I
feel
did
that.
like Serbia a lot. Yes,
Yeah, I'm like surprised how I don't have the feeling. In Turkey, I had the feeling of a foreigner. If in Sri Lanka, I had the feeling that I am a foreigner. But here, I don't feel that I'm a foreigner. I feel that I live in
that's great.
my
That's
country. I
great.
don't know how they do it. They have
Yeah,
their own magic, Serbian people.
they're nice people. Let's say, yeah, like they're really nice people. Like from my
Yeah,
experience, and I married one. You know,
yeah,
I'm married to
yeah,
Serbian, so like I mean, they're really nice people. They're willing to help. You know, and they're
yeah,
welcoming.
yeah,
We had really great time over there. Like really, really, and I thank everyone who welcomed us in there, and thanks Serbia as a whole. It was really
yeah.
great experience for us. Yeah, I was really blessed over there.
Yeah, it's but, I forget how they say well, Habibi, welcome to Dubai. They say this, yes.
Habibi, welcome to Dubai. Ta'ala to
Yeah,
Dubai or what?
yeah. It's
Come to
better.
Dubai.
Yeah, it's better to say Habibi, come to Serbia.
Come to Serbia. Yes, Habibi, come to Serbia. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great country, man. Enjoy it.
yeah,
Enjoy it as much as you can, and
yeah,
I
sure,
hope
sure.
you wish you best of luck over there.
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Thank you very much for being with me.
Thank you for
Uh,
having me.
Yeah, I hope we collaborate more in the future. Who knows? Maybe we will meet. Who knows? Maybe someday I will go to Egypt. Come to Serbia, and you are always welcome. And we can meet and we can hang out. And maybe we will
Well,
record a video together.
absolutely. Yeah, I promise you. Like, if I'm in Serbia, I will get in touch. And if you ever thought to come to visit Egypt, you're more than
Mhm.
welcome. Yeah, we'll be happy to see you here.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you everybody
You're
for
welcome.
watching. Yeah. And
Thank you,
see you.
Susie, and thank
Bye.
you for having me. Take care, man.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Welcome. Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.